Hi my loves, welcome back to the tomfoolery that is this channel. Yes, that's the new intro. I don't care if you don't like it. It's what is going to happen for the rest of time. Today I'm reacting to DC the Dawn Rebirth, the short film. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But I know that you guys love DC the Dawn, and I figured why not react to his short film. So, like always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below. I may be slow to react to them, but I do try and get to your guys' requests. I really do. If you don't see a video, oftentimes it's because it's been copyright striked or blocked, and it will never see the light of day. But if I can get you guys the reactions that you want, I will always do it.
I wandered through shadows, seeking a light I couldn't name. Then I saw her, a reflection of my own lost soul. It was like a dream or a nightmare, a mix of symbols and signs, none of which made sense. There were moments of clarity, moments I thought I could escape, but I always ended up back where I started.
I'm moving out, it made you lost when you seen that. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to put your heart in between that, yeah. Good Lord. She said, don't call your voice to sue me.
Excuse me? Huh? We're here.
You lost.
Huh?
You lost, love.
Yeah, is this not a
Password.
password? Is it giraffe?
Second.
What?
I wish somebody would put her as security, baby. Come on. Fuck your password. I know that door is not locked. I'm moving. I'm going straight in. You look little. And if you can fight, you know, whatever. We're the same height. We can tussle.
Enjoy your fucking time.
Oh, alright, thanks.
She made me feel like I'm back in 2012 or something. I got on my feelings, bruh. I'm like feeling up, like with my stripper bitches in the city. I'm here for the night and I'm booted. I'm like, fill my cup, just did a show.
Yeah, you want a drink, man?
I'm good actually.
Kinda got that look, man. Broke artist or homeless? Two adioses, man. Where are you from, anyway?
Honestly, bro, I couldn't even tell.
Cheers to that, man.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is... See, this is how every one of my drunk nights started and ended terribly. When it looks pretty like that, that pretty blue teal color, baby, don't drink it. I don't know what that is, but it's going to lead to a fucked up night. Can I just say, she is absolutely gorgeous. She is so stunning. She's one of those people that you could put her in the most diabolical, ugly look and she would slay. Like, she is just so naturally gorgeous. And there's something about, like, her just eccentric style and just like that. Like, I don't give a fuck, but like, I know I'm bad as fuck. Hats off. She is absolutely gorgeous to me. Every time I see her in a music video of his, stunning. Marry that woman. She is bad as hell without trying, and it makes it all the better. Okay, until she said that demonic shit. Careful with that one.
She whispered a new self into my soul, and like the wind, I let it carry me away.
Woke up on the floor today, how did last night go wrong? She said, welcome to the low life, you're already on. I'm washed up from the weekend, I need a second on my own. Like what you put in my cup, love, it was already strong. And I'm already gone.
Dining in or taking out? Have a seat.
Trying to ask for my name?
I'm sorry, y'all. This is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The aesthetic, the storytelling, the way that he's able to act, that's a talent, y'all. That is a talent, okay? I don't care what anyone says. Acting is not an easy job. And to be a great artist, but also be able to get into character like this, chef's kiss, hats off. But why they make her sound like a demonic bitch? I'm sure there's some kind of, metaphor happening that I am too oblivious to see. But it's throwing me every time I hear that woman open her mouth, that it sounds like she is Satan's spawn.
What can I get for you guys?
Do you guys have any vegetarian options?
No, sorry.
Okay. I'll just take the burger. It's fine. Thanks.
And yourself?
Trying to sweat the wheel, I done lost. Who that boy that ain't got so my soul? I got options. Tell your friends I'm back in the city, hit a pub.
No, bitch, you drugged him. I know you drugged him the way you were eating that fucking bunny like that. Ugh. Poor guy. This took a real dark twist real quick. I just got done complimenting her, for real. I just got done complimenting her. And now she gotta be all and be crazy. Like, come on. Come on. We already try hard enough to beat all of those crazy bitch allegations, and here we have another one. Bad bitch. Acting diabolical. demonic, snatching souls, witchcraft shit. I know she's got his name on an altar somewhere.
What's up?
To get control of something already does.
Popping out hella fried. Heard he was speaking on gang again. We ain't gon' let it slide, bitch. We don't even rock number 9 no more. I just rock letter from.
You know, the scary part is this is like a true fucking dynamic in relationships though. Like, my ex used to have me high as hell, drunk as hell, because that was the only way I could tolerate his ass. Like, my first one, you know, I have a story time about that one. High out of my mind. I was a goody two-shoes until I met that man, and he made sure to have me under every influence. All of the time. Because I wasn't in my right mind. And I didn't know it at the time, and that's the shit that kept me so attached for so long, because I don't care what anyone says. Being in love under the influence is different than being in love sober. It is. Your relationship is built off of this idea of love that is developed when you are not in your right state of mind. Oh my gosh, the mental warfare you will go through. I did it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. And there's always though, like the good girls, like the bad boys. I didn't know that's what I was getting myself into until I was too far gone, coming home high as hell. My mom would look me dead in my eyes and be like, "You are high as hell." And I would be like, "No, I'm not, Mom." And my dad would be like, "No, she's not, Mom." And I was high as hell, gaslighting my parents at the ripe age of 16. All for what? Because those substances will be having you just living in a different alternate reality, and that's what they like, because they can control and they can manipulate it. They can manipulate it into whatever they want it to be. And it's really scary when you like really think about it. Looking back, I thank God every day that I got away from that relationship, because it really was something that was like fundamentally destroying me, to the point where when I got out of that relationship, people would tell me stories and situations that I didn't even remember. And they'd be like, "Allysa, like, you were so sad. You know, like, you opened about this. You said this. You shared this. You were crying about this." And I didn't even remember, for real. I didn't remember, because I was in a trance the entire fucking time. And it's just like scary. You gotta be protective of your energy and of the people you allow around you, because there are people like this. I know this is a short film, but there are real people like this who want to see you in that fucked up mental state where they have control and power and can make you do whatever you want. It's like a puppet on strings at the end of the day, and it's fucked up.
Would you say it's all about love?
I wanna do it 'cause it's fun.
Would you say it's all about love?
Fun do bad things.
'Cause I'm afraid to let you go. Girl, you fucking up my whole perception. See me in your dreams, it's my inception. Let me at the club with no selection, with no direction. Like, do you like them late nights on my mind? I can see them red lights, I can see them lines getting blurred by the second. Them demons got me blind. It's whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want. See the lines getting blurred by the second. Them demons got me blind. She just wanna drink, 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 drink. She just wanna live the party life and buy expensive things. She just wanna be a movie star, living every scene. She just wanna lie, cause I'm afraid. She just wanna drink, 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 drink. She just wanna fuck the city up and fly to MIA. She just wanna wake up from a dream and party every day. She just wanna wow. Would you say it's all about love?
Is this what it's supposed to feel like? It felt like grasping a fragment of starlight, an ephemeral glow of hope. Did you hear me? That whispered of belonging in a universe where
Hello?
I was no longer adrift.
Yo. Lucy. Hello? Lucy! Lucy!
In the end, I became what I was chasing.
Hello?
A lost soul seeking meaning.
Lucy!
Each time I felt the touch of freedom, I discovered new chains, binding me to my eternal search.
I spread my angel wings and fly again. Oh, throw my hands up in the
That was not at all what I expected in the most powerful way. Because what happened at the end of it all? He was alone. He was alone. What was he chasing? Something she couldn't provide. Something he needed deep inside. He just spoke to a lot of people in this short film. A lot of people. And I didn't catch it until a little bit when we got into it, right? And the story starts developing and you start to see this unhealthy dynamic where you once thought it was love, and then you start to see like it's a little bit manipulative, it's a little bit controlling, it's a little bit not what I thought it was. And then you end up alone. And like it's fucked up, right? Because that is a lot of our biggest fears, ending up alone. And I know I can speak for myself. I went through a phase where I was determined to not be alone because I thought alone meant invaluable. I thought alone meant unseen. I thought alone meant unworthy of love. And so I stayed with people who couldn't be who I deserved, who I needed, who I fucking would have moved mountains for because of that fear of being by myself, and it at the end of the day had absolutely nothing to do with them. Either of them. As fucked up as both of those relationships ended up being, they were necessary for me to look in the mirror and be like, you don't love yourself. That's the problem. These people were not the problem. Did they add to it tremendously? Yeah. They added to it tremendously. Sorry, I just spoke over my words a little bit. But it caused a bigger conversation to be had, and that's why in a lot of ways I'm so satisfied in my solitude now. And why I am so unwilling to budge. I am so unwilling to put myself out there to find love, to be in love, because I did it for all of the wrong reasons, and I refuse to ever do that again. I refuse to ever put myself in a situation where I am loving a person who doesn't appreciate me. You know, like, be alone. It doesn't mean that you're unlovable. It doesn't mean that you're never going to find that person. I promise you that. Be alone. Enjoy yourself alone. Learn things about yourself. Love yourself. Truly love yourself. It sounds like the most cliche shit in the world. At the end of the day, I woke up a lot of times looking at myself dead in the eyes in the mirror and hating everything about me. I can't explain that. I can't tell you why that was. I can't tell you why I could exertly be confident and put things on social media and make myself out to be a person that I was not. But I can tell you that I woke up and I went to bed every day hating who I was and the person that I was and the body that I was in and the mind that I was in, because I had never met anyone who understood it and who could appreciate it and who didn't make me feel fucking insane in my own mind. But truthfully, it's because I already felt insane in my own mind, because I didn't fit in to the box of people in this world. I never will. And like, I found peace in that now, but it took me a long time to get to that place where I could understand that the value I bring in this world is the fact that I'm not like everybody else. I don't think like everybody else. I don't have a heart like everybody else. And that was something that was so negative to me for a long time, because it wasn't what was mirrored to me, right? The places I looked for love, I couldn't find myself in those places because they weren't built from the same place I was. Understand that you are not the same caliber of person as everyone you're going to encounter in life. You're going to meet people that are at a lower caliber. And it's not to put you on a hierarchy. It's not to put yourself above other people. Simply, your mind is going to work differently than a lot of people you meet in this world. You're not of the same caliber. You don't want the same things out of life. You don't need the same things out of life. You don't give the same things to life that a lot of people in this world do. And so you have to be cautious and careful, because you cannot surround yourself with people who don't equally contribute the same amount as you in every sense of the world. Intellectually, mentally, fuck physical. At the end of the day, like, we're all just fucking cells. Like, I don't care about physical. But this, protect this. Because the second you lose grip of what you have going on in between these two ears of yours, it's anybody's game. You will turn into someone that you don't recognize quicker than you even realize it's happening, because you've lost control of the one thing that you are supposed to have control over: your mind, your intellect, your spirituality, the things in here, not here, right? The things in your mental that people can't take away from you. If you lose control over that, you give everybody access to you in a way that is dangerous. And I don't say that to be dramatic, because it is so fucking true. Negative people will come into your life with negative intentions, and they will completely wreck you, because they don't understand why you are the way you are, why you are naturally something that they can't be no matter how hard they try. It's not an ego issue. It's not an arrogance issue. Understand that God puts people of all walks of life on this earth, and you contribute different values to this world. Some people are fine being complacent. Some people are fine being that stagnant person that doesn't ever want for more in life. You aren't one of those people. You won't relate to those kinds of people. You won't relate to 90% of society, because 90% of society is fine being content and satisfied and believing everything that every person has ever spoken over them. Don't be that person. We have one life at the end of the day. That's all we have. We don't have an endless amount of time to impact this world. Use the person that you are and all of the quirks and the weirdness and the abnormalities that make you special to impact the world. And don't let anyone tell you that you need to fit into a box, because those people are miserable and those people waste their lives being satisfied in a world that you should never be satisfied in. Why would you want to be satisfied? You live in this beautiful world, this earth. There's so much to explore. There's so much to learn. There's so much to experience. Why would you ever be content just being in your 9-to-5 job bubble? Making good money and going to work every day, doing the same shit every day, I guess, whatever. For some people that works. For me, it doesn't. And I know for a lot of you it doesn't either, because you're here on my channel for a reason. Because there's something about what's going on in the rest of this world that you can't relate to. And somehow you relate to the madness that is me. And so I know that those minds of yours, that intellect you have, those weird quirks and things that make you feel like you are so isolated and so alone, you aren't. And you never will be, because as much as society wants you to think that you are an outlier, yes, you are. But in this world of billions and billions of people, there is a lot of outliers. And we form this community, and we respect ourselves, we love ourselves, and we appreciate the uniqueness that we bring and the value that we add. Because at the end of the day, you're an asset in every single room that you walk in. You don't have to be the biggest person in the room. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You don't have to be the most knowledgeable person in the room. You just have to be the person who adds value to the conversation. And maybe the value that you add is that thought that no one else in the room would have had. That distraction to the classroom that the teacher just has to silence all of the time because it's not what every other child in the room is thinking. That child is adding value. You know why? Because they are challenging the thought process. They are challenging the normal. They are challenging the things that have been spoken over to our lives forever. I'm going on a tangent because I'm just so passionate about it, because I lived in that darkness for a long time, and I lived in a state of mind where I thought that I was not valuable because I was not like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else. Please. Please don't be like everybody else, because then we're just gonna have a fucked up world at the end of the day. Anyways, I digress. You know, the wine gets me talking. It makes me just fucking ramble. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. If you enjoy the tomfoolery that we have over here, like, comment, subscribe for engagement, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys.